Hello Cancer and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your February 2024 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you, Cancer. So we are going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationships, money, career, finances and any other thread that applies. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides, February 2024. Seven of Pentacles is your overarching energy. We have the Page of Cups, the Hermit, the Six of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So let's see what we have in terms of love, romance, relationships for you, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Angel Spirits Guides, message for Cancer, February 2024. Love, romance first. Love, romance for Cancer. We have the King of Wands, and we have the Two of Cups. Let's see what we have in money, career, finances for you. February 24, please. Angel Spirits Guides 2024. Oh, nice. We have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, that's lovely for money, career. Okay, let's see what we have as an angel answer card for you. Two cards. I mean, you know, kind of ties in with your reading. We have abundance. Abundance is when we don't feel like it, can be energetically. We can have that in relationships, where we live, you know, all of this kind of energy. It's generally when we feel that sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, contentment within ourselves. It can also be very, very good in terms of money, career, financial areas. Perfect timing. Could be some things coming in at the perfect time for you either way. All right, I'm going to pull you an angel romance card. What do we have for Cancer? So, first card, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Or in a general reading, it can be reconciliation in some way for you. Two of Cups is my bond between two people. It can be in terms of love, romance, relationships, but it's not limited to that. It can actually be about two people who have a kind of like deep connection. So this can be friendship. It can also be in terms of love, romance, or other areas of life. You know, could be a family member, could be in terms of business. I mean, the same message really applies. It looks like there is reconciliation asked of you in some way. I mean, it could even be, again, with the Page of Cups here, children. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Very nice energy indeed. All right, I'm going to pull you a card for your money aspect. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Angel Spirits Guides. Message for Cancer, February 2024. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with a limitless vastness. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Again, these could be additional messages for you, Cancer, for the month in any life area. So we have Owl, number 23. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. You are going through some transition this month. Cards are definitely showing that. It's positive. Let's see what we have for you as a Power Animal Oracle card. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. We have Wolf Guardian. You are safe and protected at all times. All right, Cancer, let's have a look at your money aspect first. So the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles can be when we take stock and evaluate, even look at our options. So it might well be either something is being presented to you which is making you take stock and evaluate, or you've proactively wanted to decided it's time. It's time to evaluate my abundant area of life, my money, career, financial areas. Could well be in terms of whether you want to continue investing on the path that you're on, putting time and energy in your current situation, or whether you want to make some changes. So this can be very positive in terms of taking stock in whether you want to stay on the path that you're on or make some changes. That could be moving from one job to another, a different area, you know. It could even be, certainly with the Ace of Pentacles, it can sometimes be when there's a requirement to either move home or relocate in this kind of reading as well. Could well affect your money, career, financial areas, or moving for a job even. So there's levels to this reading, but it's taking stock and evaluating. Could be whether you want to stay in a current situation or whether you want to make some changes. And it's where you see your long-term future, you know, lying. It's whether, again, with the abundance energy, am I satisfied here? Am I content here? What are the prospects here? Am I advancing the way that I want to? Because it feels like this is the kind of evaluation that you're taking stock of. Now, the additional message with the Seven of Pentacles, it can also be about taking stock and evaluating things like your savings, what you invest in, your pension. So it might well be a focus for you this month to kind of like do that kind of due diligence work. It can also be about really looking at something that might be presented to you. If there's an investment or something that requires money, you might be considering, is it worth it? I need to find out the facts. I need to be fully versed in all the details before I make the decision. So this can actually also have those kind of implications too. So it can be linked in with investments, giving money, or your own investment plans. So this is the energy that I'm seeing. In your current, if you have your own business, and this wasn't about, if this wasn't about, for example, you know, a job, for example, but your own business, it could well be about you're taking stock and evaluating what's working for you, what's not working for you, where you need to make changes, even considering getting some kind of extra investment or cash coming in for some, you know, it could be a partner, a business partner as well. So this can be the energy here where you might be taking stock and evaluating, you know, what's worth your time and energy. And again, it can also be in your own business. Do I want to continue putting time and energy into this? Is it working? Is it giving me the reward that I want? Or do I get a job? So these energies can cross over. It's all about abundance, but it looks like the answer, the solution is coming in at the perfect time for you. And this is such a lovely energy. Because the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords, this can be a very powerful energy in terms of Page of Cups can actually be quite an uplifting message. It can actually be a message of support. Somebody may be advising you, giving you their opinion, especially if you're taking stock. This could be somebody saying, I would do this. I would move from A to B. Again, the Six of Swords can be, I would make that transition. I would make that change. The Six of Swords implies the worst is behind you and you move forward to better times. So maybe as part of this process of evaluating your circumstances, that's what you have the opportunity to do this month. You have an opportunity to resolve an issue. You have an opportunity to move away from something that may have been challenging or difficult and move to better times. The Six of Swords can be, you know, sometimes we just feel our own energy calming, you know, feeling more positive as we make the shifts and transitions. It can be about moving from A to B, so moving, changing job, relocating. as part of that process. You're not at the end point yet, but you're getting there. That's the energy here. And it's with this page of cups. So the page of cups could be somebody either advising you on that basis here, or for others of you, it can be a very positive message coming in. Page of cups can sometimes be a little bit of a surprise as well, or a happy surprise, where, again, the Six of Swords is you feel that you can finally put the worst behind you because you know the direction that you're heading in now. So it can actually be quite a nice surprise, happy surprise, sometimes unexpected message coming in that's very positive and uplifting. This is the energy here. Because I want to move over here, Cancer, because the Three of Wands is what you've taken steps towards. You're waiting to see if something's going to come off. And you can see on the horizon, as I always say, those ships are coming into harbour. They're not in the harbour yet, but you feel positive. You feel that success is coming your way, that what you've taken steps towards is actually, things are feeling like they're absolutely looking up, you know. You're feeling really empowered and positive about how things are moving forward. And you should, because again, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. This is what you can see coming towards you. The Page of Pentacles is very, very positive in terms of new job, new business opportunity, new career path. So I feel that there's a period where you feel positive about something coming towards you, and then it's kind of presented. The Ace of Pentacles, new job, business opportunity, sum of money. So, and also moving, relocating. The Pentacle energy can be involved in things like even a sum of money to start something new as well. But it can represent some of generally the practical area of life. So money, career, financial areas, property, real estate, practical things. So this is the energy that I've got for you here. It feels like you're taking steps towards something, and then that new beginning is really opening up for you. There's just this sense here with the Six of Swords and the Hermit, healing, an offer coming in, and it just raises your vibration from within, and it just feels like there is that sense of healing. Again, with the Hermit energy, this can also be, if you're still taking stock and evaluating what you do, it can be about shining the light from within and finding wisdom in terms of, do I take this job? Do I take this investment? Do I take this money? Do I take this contract? Or do I not? And this might well be where there may well be some kind of like you're letting experience be your guide and finding illumination in how you move forward. But it definitely feels like it's about moving from A to B, either finding a solution in money, career, financial areas that's right for you to move on from difficulty. And again, maybe practically even moving from one situation to another, but the thing that you're moving towards is far more positive and optimistic, and a sense that you're putting troubles or difficulties behind you. So this is the energy here, and that owl energy, I feel if you are kind of like really going within and finding illumination on what the right thing to do, the owl energy is you will make the wise choice. You will understand how you need to move forward. So the Hermit can also be about talking to somebody, a sage, somebody who can give you advice, give you counsel. So just bear that in mind. If, again, there is that kind of evaluating, taking stock, this can be a very healing energy. Your vibration is rising. You feel like now you're moving in the right direction and things are moving forward. You know, this just feels very positive as an energy, the Hermit. But it can be when if we're stuck, we need to find illumination from within or with another person that Spirit works through to bring you sage advice. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles brings offers and opportunities for change in money, career, finances, job, business opportunity, career path, contract. Very good in terms of new cash injection. Could be something is bringing in the solution for you. Again, again, like I said, if it's not to do with a job, this can be a very positive sign on that basis. Loans, mortgage approvals, can be very positive in terms of, like I said, getting extra investment in a current situation or moving from your own business to getting a job even. So this is it just feels very positive in terms of you're getting an offer. Someone is making you an offer. And it just feels that sense of things are moving forward now in the right direction, where the worst is behind you and that new beginning is opening up for you. The solution is presented in a very positive way. Now, the additional message that I'm going to say here, Cancer, in money, career, finances, it can actually be also to do with wondering if you're going to be successful in getting a job, especially if you're going back into the job industry, the work industry. Maybe having gone through a period of convalescing yourself or taking care of somebody, maybe some kind of health or healing issue that you had to attend to that may have affected your money, career, finances, because these energies can also be very positive in terms of healing, the worst being behind you and you're moving forward. So it feels like for some of you, you might be getting back into the workplace, having gone through a period of healing. Now that could be mental, that could be physical, it could be with somebody close to you. So this can be that sense of you might be just persevering on that path and really pursuing options here. There is that sense here of someone making you an offer, and you feel that sense of you're getting back on track. Things are looking very positive and optimistic. That new door is opening up for you at the perfect time. Something is going to be presented to you at the perfect time. It might even take you by surprise. Sometimes even with the Page of Cups, we can hear about these things from and again, this could even be this with the Two of Cups here and the King of Wands. Somebody could be telling you about, a friend could be telling you about an opportunity, or a family member, or somebody who is close to you might be saying, oh, what about this? Have you considered this? Maybe you should consider going for this again, So it might well be something kind of sparks your interest in terms of saying, yeah, I'm ready to get back into the industry. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing there. Let's have a look at love, romance, relationships, reconciliation worth waiting for. Whether somebody is returning into your life or somebody, again, is trying to embrace healing with you. Page of Cups and the Six of Swords is somebody wanting healing. Can we put difficulty behind us and heal? So that's the question. Now, Page of Cups can be a message from the heart. With the King of Wands being in this reading, this could be either somebody that you're talking to about this, if it was to do with a young person. For others of you, or it could be a child. For others of you, it could be a King of Wands. King of Wands can be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. We can all manifest as court cards in general readings. They are manifesting as somebody who is go-getting, driven, courageous, and maybe it takes an element of courage to face this and deal with it, from their part in terms of reconciling with you. But I feel that they're kind of like saying, you won't regret it. Again, it will be worth waiting for. So it might well be. And again, this, like I said, Two of Cups can also be other areas of life. It can be friendships, for example, a family member. If it's not love, romance, like I said, could even be a child. So the Six of Swords, the same message applies. There is healing required of you or asked of you. And again, the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles slowly coming to some kind of illuminated way forward. The Hermit is all about taking a little bit of time to reflect on your own, to really kind of like find answers from within in terms of whether you can get back on track with this person. So this is about really considering whether healing can take place. And again, it can also be asking advice from somebody as well, a trusted source. But again, the Two of Cups is my bond between two people. This person you really bond with, you have a strong bond, a strong connection with. This can be powerful attraction and chemistry in love, romance as well. But you just have a very deep bond with this person. So I feel that this person is likely, it feels like it takes a degree of courage. to kind of like be go-getting and driven on this issue to bring in some kind of reconciliation with you. Or again, it could well be somebody that you're consulting with a page. Either way, it feels like that's going to be asked of you. The Seven of Pentacles is really an energy of taking stock, evaluating whether you want to or not. It's what you've put time and energy into, your current relationship, for example, and whether you want to continue on that path or whether you want to make some changes or not. It's really looking at the history that you have together versus what's happened to require healing. And like I said, for others of you, if you have been supported with somebody else and won a career because of some kind of health issue, this can be where, again, these things cross over, where you're finally getting back into the work front. And again, on love romance relationships, that can also be vice versa too. But the word reconciliation is in the reading. So for a lot of you, there will be reconciliation asked. So I'm going to pull you a little angel message. And I feel you're kind of like being told here not to just judge things on what's happened that's requiring healing, but on the whole history that you have together, not just on the issue itself. But with the owl energy and that kind of like deep insight, I feel that you have the wisdom to understand how you need to move forward in the right way for you. Okay, what do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Little angel message for Cancer. Wisdom. Knowledge is learnt, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. So your affirmation for the month of February: I listen to my wisdom. All right, Cancer. I'm going to pull a final message. Final message for our lovely Cancerians. Thank you. Angels, spirits, guides. Message for Cancer. Thank you. We have Raven, wise woman. A change is coming. I did have a quick look at the bottom of the deck, as sometimes do. We've got Koi Carp, abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. So we kind of started with abundance and we're finishing with it. That's what I have for you, Cancer, for the month of February. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful February 2024 and I will see you next time.